Yo, 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 yo. By the way, wrong. You didn't vote for Fallow removed. You voted for them last stream, not this stream. Every stream is different. We don't do the same thing every single stream unless we've got a very specific goal, like a whitetail for Great One 100. It's different every stream, man, and we want to do a little bit of bears today just because I'm feeling it. Feeling like going for bears. We haven't gone for them on stream in a while. I shot like, I think it was 38 bears last night and popped 4 diamonds, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good about it. Hoping that luck will continue, you know? Because they were popping like crazy last night. Yep, there we go. Finally updated my loadout. Now, over here we go. Nice, Wild Whiskey. Love to see it, dude. When will I do some red fox grinds? Off and on, I'll do it here and there just a little bit. I'm not super interested in fox, I'll be honest, man. They're such an annoying grind. I've talked to a lot of people doing the grind, and they all say it's one of the most annoying and, like, worst grinds they've ever been on. So I can't see myself doing too much hunting for fox, at least not on a consistent basis. I'll probably do a hunt here or there, but it's not going to be, like, a super hardcore thing I do. Fox just don't seem fun. I mean, I've shot, like, 50 of them. And yeah, it took a while to get those 50, and it was not super fun. You guys know me, I'm all about the fun here. I just do the stuff that I enjoy. What's the best place for pheasant? Probably Selvisvisen Park. It is definitely my favorite. Phenomenal place to go. Fantastic, phenomenal, absolutely unbelievable. Love that map. What's up, ya boy Sam? What's up, Jenna? How y'all doing? How do you have custom tents? Anybody can do that, Odin Life. You just got to go into your storage and hover over a tent. Press the hotkey it tells you to in the bottom right. Boom, there you go. How many bears do you kill a run? I think it's like 7 or 8. Maybe a little bit more or less, depending on if my respawns are back. What's up, Unstoppable? How you doing? How am I? I'm doing good, Lindsay. Doing good. Excited for Trophy Tuesday tonight. It's going to be the same drill as last week, guys. We're going to stream like 2 hours here on the main channel, hunting some black bear and stuff like that. And then at the end of this stream, I'm going to raid my second channel. And then you guys can stick around for that Golf It stream if you would like as well. Obviously, that's up to you if you want to stick around for it or leave. But I'll be raiding my second channel at the end of this stream. So you guys can be sent over. The stream will continue. We're going to do probably 2 to 3 hours of Golf It with like Caitlin, Nate, Greytalk, Johnny Jivers. I don't think Brober's going to be there, but hey, you never know. Maybe he will. Maybe Bro will show up. Toxic, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. You're the best, Crow. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing super good. Just joined. Did I miss anything? You didn't miss too much, Melissa. We just started. Yeah. Warning. Second channel is not a family-friendly channel. So this is a family-friendly channel here, but when we go to my second channel, it is not family-friendly. And also, I did change the name of my second channel, guys. I finally changed it to Scarecrow Uncensored instead of Scarecrow Uncut. So hopefully it's a little, like, more clear by the channel name now exactly what type of content you can expect over there. Because I feel like that's just it's gonna be easier than trying to explain why I called it Scarecrow Uncut. What's my PC specs? One of the moderators or members can do the PC command for you. And it'll show all the specs of my PC right now. Although, man, after they showed off the specs and, like, prices of the new 50 series GPUs, I may have to upgrade my PC again. Because there's no way my current setup would be able to handle one of those new GPUs, and I really want to get one because it seems like it's going to be ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the new 50 series GPUs, man, supposedly the weakest one is the 5070, and it's going to have the same power as the current best GPU out there, you know, the 4090. Or one of the best GPUs out there, you know? So that's crazy that their lowest tier 1 is going to be as good as their highest tier 1 at the moment. Nutty, man. That's just insanity. And it's at such a crazy low price for that GPU as well. Like, the 5070 is supposed to retail at $550, which may sound like a lot of money, but for a GPU of that caliber, that's a great price. So I'm definitely going to have to upgrade to that whenever they get released and, you know, are actually in stock, because we know how that is with the scalpers and stuff. But man, that thing looks insane. On my fallow grind, I'm not getting any respawns. That's unfortunate, dude. There's a couple reasons that could be. Either you're not giving them enough time to respawn, or it's also possible that they're bouncing to different zones that you're not hunting. I mean, 4-lake bear method never really worked for me, Quattro. For me, it's more of a 6-lake method, because they never just stay on those 4 lakes for me. They always bounce to a couple of other ones as well. So for me, I have to hunt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as my main ones. Then occasionally I'll check here because I get bouncers that go there. In fact, we should probably check there now because it's been a while. Also, guys, finishing my lunch. So if I stop talking for a couple seconds, you guys know why. Finishing a late lunch because I got a late start today. Oh, that's a 4. Okay, we can leave him. That's the female. Female. I don't think there's anything here, thankfully. Oh, it's nothing new, MJP. It's the same bear grinding I've always done. So if you've seen any of my previous bear grinds, you know exactly like what I'm doing, the kind of rotation. It's basically just hunting the top left. That's it. That's all there is to it. You're just hunting the top left, and you manage down the rest of the map. You think a 3060 would work for Call of the Wild? Oh yeah, definitely. I used a 3060 for a while. Actually, I used a 3060 Ti, I think. Which, you know, it's similar. It should have no problem. Obviously, if you're going to try to get into streaming and recording, then that might be where you'll run into a little issues with, like, performance. But if you're just playing games, 3060 is going to be more than enough for Call of the Wild. Oh yeah, Blue Eye saw it. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, I could kind of tell that they were giving up a little bit. Just based on the quality of the last couple updates and how much trouble, like how much weird stuff was going on with like some of the decisions they were making for like the legendary fish and stuff like that. It just, to me, it felt like, and I mean, I kind of saw it from the beginning. They kept adding in stuff that nobody wanted, like bait boats, instead of things like trophy lodges, which were highly requested. I think that was their biggest mistake for the angler. Their biggest mistake was focusing on the stuff that isn't vital to longevity in a game like that. Like, people that are playing fishing games, they want, you know, a place to view all of their best catches. They want lots of cool variations of fish to catch. They never added like rares to the fish or anything. They added the variation system that made them look different, but only half of them looked good. A lot of them were very poorly received. Like, I kind of had a feeling that the angler wasn't going to last too much longer if they kept those types of updates going. So it is sad that the angler is no longer going to get updates, but I can't say that I didn't see it coming, because I definitely had a feeling that things were going to kind of go downhill. But that just means that... Ooh. That's a brown. That's a brown for sure. Hold on. This is the first time I've actually got to spot one, and I noticed immediately that that's a brown fur type, because that sun is bouncing off. It's so perfect. Look at that. That's definitely a rare. It's got to be, right? There's no way that that's a dusky. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm wrong. But that seems like it's probably a brown fur type. What is it? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's way too, like... Yeah, that's way too brown to be a dusky. Boom! It's a brown. Let's go, dude. That is the first time I've actually spotted one of these and knew what it was immediately, instead of, like, accidentally quick claiming it and not realizing it's rare. Like, I never noticed that these are rare, except for this moment. This is the first time I've actually been able to see that before killing it. That's kind of cool. We're developing a little bit of a better eye for it, chat. We're starting to figure it out. They're just a little more bright brown on the back. Just a little bit more. A wee bit more. Pretty sick, though. That's our first rare of the grind. Let me add that to the counter. 60 kills in. Not bad. Yeah, true. It does have that little, like, light brown ring around its nose, too. Definitely. Definitely. What's up, Clay Drew? Hey, Kevin. What's up, Ruth? It's a party in here. It's a bear party. No. No. Bad bears. Do not run. Let's go get the 8 first. He's more impressive. Nice, Andrea. Unfortunately, it took so long to get your first diamond. 800 kills is crazy. That's a lot of kills just for one diamond. Unfortunate it took so long. But I mean, they're a cool diamond, so... Oh, also, guys, there's something I gotta talk about. Because not only do we always get, like, so many crazy luck moments when we talk about music, but this is just really interesting to me. I'm sure some of you saw this. A bunch of old songs from Eminem leaked, like unreleased stuff. A bunch of unreleased stuff leaked. You know, a lot of things from like 20 years ago. Or even older. And there was a crazy diss track that leaked. Just a crazy diss track with probably one of his best verses ever that he just never released. He just never released it. And it was the most one of the most insane things I've ever heard him do, dude. Insane. Just ridiculous. I use herd management, Sam. That's how. If you want more info on that, tons of guides on the channel. Is that a brown? Nah, we actually just killed one of those. What up, Caitlin? Boop. Boop. Also, guys, I don't know if you saw it, but they have officially opened up the content creator program for the Hunter Call the Wild again. They posted an announcement yesterday. They didn't tag everybody, though. They just posted it. So I'm sure some of you probably didn't know that. Some of you that may have been wanting to apply. They have opened up applications. And you know what's kind of nice? This time around, in the application when you sign up, it explicitly says that you cannot be a partnered creator if you use mods or cheats or anything like that. Which I'm so happy they included that. Because now it's going to make it so it's much easier to just tell people like, nah, people like Scarecrow, you know, Lady, those types of people, they don't cheat. The applications are in the official Discord. If you go to their announcements. If you go to the announcements, what the? Oh, he's alive still. What? Hashtag broken bear. That was great. Gotta love the funny little bugs that happen in Call of the Wild sometimes. He's just standing there like, what's up, dude? Just finish me off. Oh, it's in Call of the Wild news? Okay. So yeah, it's in the Call of the Wild news channel in the official The Hunter Discord. There is some, like, obviously requirements that you have to reach. I think one of the big ones that said was you have to be 18 years or older to apply to be a partner. So if you're under the age of 18, I don't think you can do it. That's a pretty big one. And then obviously you can't use mods when you're playing Call of the Wild. That's another big requirement that I saw in there when I was reading through it. Definitely glad that they've got a clearer set of guidelines this time around. Because I remember, man, back in the day, it was much like... It was much different applying to be a partner. Like when I first became a partner a long time ago, man, it was such a different process. I'm glad they've got like a actual set of guidelines and qualifications and stuff now. I've got a feeling they really want the partnered creators to be like a super trusted like set of creators for people to watch, where they know they're not going to get like false content or anything like that, which I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy they're taking that route. What? What? Tree hitbox? What was that? Was that the tree hitbox? Or was he behind a bush that wouldn't let me shoot? What was that? You and KG should collab more. Okay, I'm not going to jump the gun on this, but there's a possibility we will. I've been chatting with him a little bit here and there. There's a possibility we'll do some more. Whenever we both have, like, time to do so. Because it was quite a bit of fun the first time. It was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. What great one black bear do I want? I want to get the spirit. Yo, what's up, Kinsko? How you doing, brother? How to get respawns so fast? I mean, I don't get them any faster than you do. A lot of it's just coming down to I'm spending enough time on one run to where I'm giving them enough time to respawn by the time I return to over here. And also, if you're hunting bears, they're all solos, so they don't have a herd that they're tied to that would slow them down from like getting back to their zone. Which is why with herd animals, you have to main menu at the end of every run. With bears, you don't have to do that. Because they're all solo animals anyway. So it makes it really easy. Oh, past their drink time, though. They're walking away. There we go. Why aren't you doing the 4 lakes method? Because it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me, man. They always have, like, a couple extra lakes they bounce to. Even on my last bear grinds, I had to hunt 6 lakes. I couldn't just hunt 4. Because the respawns, like, if I just left everything at the other 2 lakes, I wouldn't have hardly any bears at these 4. I mean, a lot of it's luck of the draw and RNG on how many bears you get that only go to those lakes. So for a lot of people, it's not going to be just 4 lakes you have to hunt, you know? For me, there's 5 I go to every single run, and a 6th lake that I check every once in a while, because I just ever so often get a bouncer that goes there. What do you mean main menu? I mean that, like, at the end of a run, you just click exit to main menu, and then you go back into the game. That gets, like, herds of animals to stop being nervous, so they'll actually go back to their zone. It's primarily something I do when I'm hunting, like, whitetail or fallow deer or moose, you know, animals that are tied to herds. Stuff like bears, you don't have to do it with, because bears are all solos. Even if they're in a group together, they're all solos. They're just, you know, a couple of different solos joining in one zone. What's the point of herd management, and should I do it? So the point of herd management is you're essentially, like, loading your map up with low-level animals by just not killing them. And in turn, it's causing the game to spawn more large animals to balance it out. So the main reason you do it is to get more diamonds and potentially more great ones, because depending on who you ask, a lot of people believe that it does help with great ones at least a little bit. And so that's why herd management is such a popular thing for the hardcore grinders in the community. Because not only do you get a crap load more diamonds, which gives you more chances at super rares, but, you know, there's that chance that it affects great ones as well. I'm not going to do a super consistent fox grind, duck guy. It's just going to be something I do every once in a while for like an hour or two, you know? Because I don't really like it. I'm not a fan of the fox grind. I feel like it's the least fun grind I've ever tried. Like, I'd probably grind... I'm gonna be honest, I'd hunt tar before... I'd choose tar over red fox in terms of enjoyability. Just because at least I can kill a bunch of them in an hour. Whereas with the foxes, it's so slow. It's such a slog of a grind, man. It's just, not a fan of fox grinding. Which is why I'm really going to space out my grinding time for them. I want to get back to doing like one fox grinding video every single week. So we'll see. I do want to get back to one fox video a week. Oh, you did, Caitlin? Rip. Hirsch fallow over foxes? I mean, I didn't like Hirsch fallow either. But at least they have herds. Yes, I am using the Odin. Luke, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Gonna take another bite of my food. What time is it where I live? It's 3:24. What nice food you having, Crow? So it's something pretty basic, but delicious. Going the CJO route today, you know, I've got myself a 100% grass-fed all-beef hot dog with some black cherry barbecue sauce. I can't remember the exact name. It's a Kinder's barbecue sauce. I know that. I think it's like black cherry chipotle barbecue or something like that. It's so freaking good. Or maybe it's black cherry hickory barbecue. I don't know. It's something like that. But it's freaking delicious. Ooh, nice, Caitlin. That's awesome. CJOB jelly for real. How many kills since the last diamond? Probably like 30. It hasn't been that long since my last one. Actually, I take that back. It's probably been 40. Probably been about 40. Last night, they were popping like crazy. We haven't got one today, though, sadly. What fur do I want? I'd love the Fabled Spirit. It's the only one I'm missing. And it's like, it's my second favorite for the bears. So, you know, of course it's taken me this long to get it. It's going to be our last fur type, man. And of course, it's one of my favorites. That's always how it goes for old Crow. I never get my favorites first. Never. Favorite pizza topping? Ooh. Okay, so this is going to sound so basic, but I feel like it's the best answer because it goes good on so many different pizzas. Pepperoni. Like, pepperoni is just good on so many different pizzas. You can have it on a Supreme. You can have it on a Meat Lover's pizza. You can have it on, you know, a normal pepperoni pizza. You can throw it on so many different things. Boom. Yes, I am on Silver Ridge. Oh yeah, pepperoni's fire. Love me some pepperoni. No caparoni, man. Polo, thank you so much for the super chat. You have any tips to kill rares? I killed my first super rare last night. What is the best map? Is herd managing worth it? So if you want to kill rares, like just in general, like any rares of any size, best way to do that is just kill as many animals as you possibly can as fast as possible so you can get lots of respawns. And so if you just want lots of rares, herd management probably isn't the way to go. But if you want to get bigger rares, herd management is incredible for it because, you know, it's raising the average size of the animals you kill. And so then whenever you do get a rare, it's going to be larger. So yeah, I do think herd managing is worth it if you care about like the size of the animals and the frequency of getting those larger animals. But herd management, as far as we can tell, has no effect on the amount of rares you get. So if you just want as many rares as you possibly can, then, you know, just shoot everything. That is what I would recommend. So it really depends on what your main goal is. It's not about the amount of stacked diamonds you have, Quattro. That is not a factor. When it comes to stacking, you just want to stack as many diamonds and like large animals in general in your main zones so that you can manage down the exterior zones faster. You know, the zones that you're trying to manage down so you don't have to hunt them anymore. You only stack in your best zones, and you only do it until you're done herd managing the other zones. Once you're done herd managing the rest of the map, you go back and shoot all of them. So it's not about a number of stacked diamonds. It's about how long it takes you to manage down the exteriors. That's really what it comes down to. Caitlin, thank you for the 33 months as a member. Let's freaking go. Also, I noticed my alert sounds have not been playing the last couple streams. Wonder if I need to open it up. Like, open the page up for Streamlabs real quick. Because why isn't it doing it? Give me 2 seconds, chat. I'm going to figure out what's up with this. Let's see. YouTube. Super chats. Have it enabled. Oh, I see the problem. For some reason, it was set to it only plays an alert sound if it's a $5 donation or more. That explains it. There. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully it's not too loud. Boom, there we go. How many kills? Currently 85. Honestly, we are killing bears quickly, I just realized. We are popping bears left and right, man. Oop, there's a 7. See, this is why I always have to check this lake. There's always a straggler. So, guys, we've already killed 42 bears today. 42 bears in a 32-minute stream. That's crazy. Because we started the day at 44, I'm pretty sure. And we're at 86 now. Nuts. Just absolutely bonkers. What's up, Ian? We're at 86 kills in total, Court. It's my favorite gun to use. I'd say overall, probably the 300 AR. It's just such a fun and powerful weapon. Yeah, for real, Kinsko. I'm kind of surprised they are behaving so well today. Bears do be nice sometimes, though, I guess. How to get 0 hunting pressure? By using stands and blinds. That's how. Best animal to hunt for the monies? It's probably between... If you don't want to start a grind, just go for crocodiles. If you do want to start a grind, because you will get a lot more money with these other ones I'm about to mention, if you don't mind setting up some tents and... what's it called? Some tents and ground blinds or stands... then go for red deer or rooster either Tiawaroa red deer or Emerald Coast rooster deer. Rooster deer give a crazy amount of money. They have a very low like range that they can be. Oh, that's a rare. That's a cinnamon. Yo, or is that a blonde? No, it's blonde. Let's go, dude. Dude, 2 rares already? What's going on, chat? We got 2 rares already. That's amazing. 2 rares already. Insanity, man. Insanity. What do we got here? Yeah, that's a blonde. Boom. 2028. Only a few years away. Holy. We're off to a fantastic start. 2 rare bears in like 35 minutes. Let's go. This is a little bit cooler than the last one as well. That's rare number 2 of the grind. Already at 89 kills. That's nuts. Oh, what the? Hey. I guess we had another respawn while we were waiting. I believe that brings us to 90 kills. Unless I forgot to click it for these last 2 over here. You need a level 9 of those? I know, right? A level 9 blonde would be nuts. Oh, crap, dude. Another respawn. I'm taking too long claiming rares and stuff that they're already respawning. You stop it. That probably means next run we won't have as many bears at the first couple lakes because they won't have enough time to respawn by the time I'm done with this run. Can I name a great one for you to grind? How about pheasant? They're just too much fun. Pheasant are so enjoyable. What's up, Kent? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Bro gets 5,000 diamonds before GTA 6. Probably. Isn't GTA 6 coming out sometime this year? Didn't they announce it as 2025? When they did that trailer last year? I feel like they mentioned 2025. Or was it 2026? One of those. That's right, console. I forgot about that. I forgot that GTA 6 was going to be console only for the first, like, year. That's wild, man. That's a long time for it to be exclusive to consoles. Well, I guess I'm going to have to buy whatever console is popular at the time then. Just so I can play that game, because there's no way I miss out on playing it earlier than 2026 for PC. Like, I wonder, why does Rockstar always do that? They do that with all their games. I've noticed they do that with most of their games, man. Like, PC didn't get the original Red Dead Redemption or the original GTA 5 for, like, a long time. Make console feel special for once. Wow, shots taken at console. But I guess to be fair, there's a lot of PC exclusive games out there that are pretty popular too. It is what it is, just the nature of gaming. Not every console gets every game. And some get it later than others. I can't remember what game it was, but I know there's a few that had like exclusivity deals with PlayStation. I think it might have been Call of Duty. Did some like exclusivity on some game modes or something. Was it Call of Duty? I think it was. I think there was one of the... Oh, I forgot to claim that. I think there's one of the Call of Duty games that made it so only PlayStation had access to certain content for like a full year. And it was like, really, bro? And I remember, like, they got so much backlash for it, like, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I feel like it was one of the Modern Warfare games. I think it was the 2019 Modern Warfare. I could be wrong, but I think there was some content that they locked behind PlayStation for a while. Ooh, let's go, Thunder. That's awesome, man. Bet you've been having a ton of fun with that. Yeah, we're trying to get the Spirit Bear. It's the only one I don't have. Isn't that crazy to think, guys, that we are 13 bear grinds in? Like, we've got 12 Great One Bears. This is grind number 13. We still don't have a Spirit Bear. And it's like my second favorite. I just can't get it. Also, I was right. No respawns here yet because they respawned while we were claiming the others last time. So now we're probably going to go a run where they're a little bit inconsistent. Oh yeah, there's way too many Call of Duties named Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, 3, and then they did it all again. How many Modern Warfare games is there now? 5 or 6? I don't know if they ever went through with Modern Warfare 3 for a second time, because I kind of clocked out of Call of Duty stuff at that point. They did? Oh gosh. So they went 1, 2, 3 and then did a second version of 1, 2, 3. And didn't they do remastered versions of some of the old games too? Like they did a original Modern Warfare remaster. I think they were talking about doing a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, at least for the campaign. Wild. Talk about milking a franchise, dude. Oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2019 wasn't bad. I still don't consider it one of my favorite Call of Duties, but I had fun playing with friends. That was about the only reason, though, is because a lot of my friends played it. My brother played it. Like, it was a fun game to play with friends, but it's definitely not a top Call of Duty game for me. The Black Ops series will forever be at the top in my eyes. Except Cold War. I didn't really like Black Ops Cold War. I feel like Black Ops 2, 3, and 4 were peak. That was peak Call of Duty. Black Ops 4 because it was so different than everything else. And like, I was actually pretty insane at it as well. Black Ops 2 because it's probably the best Call of Duty ever made. Black Ops 3 because it like refined what Modern Warfare did and made it so it was a little bit easier to get into and more enjoyable and fun. Nah, I don't play Rainbow Six Siege anymore. I used to before I did YouTube. I'd play it from time to time with friends. I just kind of got tired of the sweaty nature of playing against people in that game, though. Like, when I was younger, I was like super competitive games only. That's all I played. Nowadays, I'm more into like relaxing experience. Now I'm just out there trying to have fun with games. You should do a latent bear grind? Yeah, it's probably never gonna happen. I'm just gonna be straight up with you, man. Probably never gonna happen. Primarily because bears on Layton, they can go to every inch of water on Layton Lakes. They can drink everywhere on that map, including the coastlines on the right side of the map. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I don't feel up to that. That would honestly make fox grinding look like a cakewalk, probably. If I was to ever do a bear grind on a different map, it would probably be Mississippi Acres. Because the bears are actually not bad on that map. You just have to deal with gators occasionally. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's a good goal. If we hit 100 million subscribers, dude, then we'll do a latent bear grind. What about whitetail in Mississippi? I tried that before, and it didn't work very well for me. The gators are a huge problem on Mississippi for the whitetail, because a lot of the whitetail zones are right in gator country. And I was having trouble with respawns on Mississippi. They felt really inconsistent for me, for the whitetail. Oh, you are, Dawson? That's wild, dude. Where's the 9s, dude? Okay. I don't want to jump the gun, but it has been probably 70 kills since I've got a diamond. I popped 4 diamonds within my first, like, 20 or 30 kills last night, and I haven't got a diamond since. And we're now at 103 kills. I might be jumping the gun, but this could mean short grind. This could mean that we're going to get a great one. Because usually with my bears, if I go a long time without a diamond after getting a ton of diamonds consistently with my HM, like whatever level of HM we're at, almost every time I've spawned a great one within a couple hundred kills of that. You know, I might be wrong, might be jumping the gun, but usually it's an indicator, in my experience. Not always, but usually it's an indicator. Because, I mean, we were getting a diamond every 25 kills, I think, for bears. 25 or 30 kills. Maybe it was even 20. It was somewhere between a diamond every 20 and 30 kills. And so to suddenly have it just drop off so drastically, it does make me wonder. Knowing my luck, if we get a short grind like this, it's going to be a freaking Glacier 2 or something that I don't want. And then we'll have to grind like 10,000 kills to get a Spirit Bear. That's a 7. That lighting kind of tricked me for a second. It looked a little glossy. There we go. That should be good. Right, well, next 20 kills? Maybe, man. Maybe. I mean, my bears are acting a little weird. Thing is, I don't see a ton of low levels. That's the only thing that's making me think it's probably a false alarm. Because, like, we're not seeing a bunch of 3s and 4s spawning. We're seeing, like, 7s and 8s still. So it might just be that we're on a dry streak. All 3 rare bears in one stream. You know, we got a real chance of doing that, though. And all we got to do is get a cinnamon, and we'll be good. Cinnamon bear will complete the trifecta. Level 7. Like I'm saying, we're seeing so many 7s, so many 8s. That's the only thing that isn't like consistent with other times that I've had a great one bear about to spawn. Canadian AV Geek, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome back. Hope you're doing incredible. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm insane. Let's go. What a shot. Also, how you doing, Dylan? Hope you're doing good, sir. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, but it's like... The only reason I don't like using the 470 Oz is because it's just no long-range sight. You know, actually, I should clip that. That was a wild shot. I should probably clip that for a YouTube short. No bears in the bushes. Okay, no bears in the bushes. Oh. Yeah, rip to the angler, man. It happens, though. Unfortunately, that's the reality of being a gaming developer. If your game's not making enough money, you simply just can't continue to develop. Especially for a game, I believe Angler would be classed as like a live service game because it's constantly being updated. And it's got like online servers and stuff. So wouldn't that classify it as a live service game? Those games are the toughest to keep alive. The games that are like built in an online setting and rely on constant updates, like those are some of the toughest games to keep alive. What happened to the Angler? They announced today that they've had to cancel it. So essentially, they will no longer give updates for Call of the Wild the Angler. Just due to, in their words, the game not reaching a popularity level high enough to warrant like further development. Like essentially, they couldn't afford to keep going with that project because it just wasn't doing as good as they needed it to. At least that's how I understood the message they put out. Was that the game just unfortunately didn't have a large enough following to allow them to continue updating the game. Like I said earlier, though, I kind of saw this coming, man. Like, it feels like the game has never really been able to grow a ton, aside from, like, the console update. But that was probably just because it was on Game Pass, right? So, just unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Canadian, thank you so much for the super chat. Love your vids. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Honestly, Angler got boring. To be honest, I just think it was like the wrong prioritization of updates. I feel like they should have released stuff like trophy lodges. They should have focused on adding in like rare variations of fish and, you know, stuff like that. And instead, they gave us bait boats and fish variations that were like very poorly received for the most part. Like, it was one of those things where when they finally released those variations that people were so excited for, only about half of the fish were good looking. Like, the other half didn't look realistic at all. And I think that really hurt them. I mean, that's why I stopped, because, like, they just weren't... They ruined so many of the fish that I really thought were beautiful before. And that's what made me stop, was it just... It felt like, you know, the stuff I liked about a lot of the fish just wasn't there anymore. And like the Japan release was good. That map was awesome. But then like the legendaries were disappointing for me. I think there was a lot of things that contributed to the downfall of the Angler. Call the Wild Prehistoric next up, dude. Could you imagine? I mean, the Hunter Primal was such a good game. I'd love it if they tried that again. I'd say it's unlikely it'll happen anytime soon, if ever. But, man, that'd be sick. Who wouldn't want to go hunt a T-Rex with Call of the Wild graphics? Like, come on. That'd be awesome. The Angler, no scope. The Hunter Call of the Wild is fine. It's still getting updates. I mean, I'd say it's probably their most popular game. But the angler, unfortunately, is getting shut down because there's just not enough people that play it. They did announce that they will keep the servers up for the angler. You'll still be able to play the game. It's just not going to get new content. But the angler will still be there for people to play whenever they want. I think they mentioned something about there still being like old events that will pop up for people to play. I believe they said that, at least. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's just going to be like you'll still be able to play the angler whenever you want. It's just not going to get new updates. Like, no new content will be added to it. Oh, legendary. Finally. Holy crap, Danny. Dude. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh. Really appreciate it. Also, why are my alerts not working? Why are the alerts not working? Thank you for getting me through some tough times, getting me back into the game, even though I struggle hard with setting up Great One grinds. Hey, no problem, dude. No problem, man. It's great to have you here. We really appreciate your support. I mean, without people like you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm happy that the channel is able to get you through tough times and stuff. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, I think I got an idea. I think I know what I might have done wrong with my alert box. So I changed something to where I control the volume in OBS, and I feel like that is screwing it up. I don't know. Did you guys see the alert pop up? There was an alert. It was just quiet. Okay. That makes sense. There. I changed it. So now it should do it properly. We'll do a test. This is going to be a test one, guys. Think that was it? Think that worked? It probably sounded doubled up, though, because that was a test one, unless it's only doubled up for me. But I think it should be good now. I think it should be good now. Still quiet? I mean, it's going to be quiet. Oh, you didn't hear it? How are you guys not hearing the alerts? What? What? Yeah, it'll probably have to be like an actual one before it'll pop up. We'll see. We'll just wait until the next time one happens. Fucking crow. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to figure out stuff, okay? Trying to figure my alerts out. They're being silly. Ah, dang it. Now the level 9's gone. Unless it just went clear over there. Well, guess we're shooting our level 9 next run. Trevor, thank you for the membership, dude. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I have no idea where that diamond went. What's up, Ender? How's it going? Yeah, I know there was no alert for the membership. I don't have alert like sounds turned on for memberships because we get a lot more memberships popping up than super chats, and whenever people like gift memberships, it like spams them like crazy. Hey, did that work right there, guys? I heard it. Kuryu, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Your videos got me through my 14K whitetail grind on Mississippi. Dude, let's go. Let's go, dude. Did you guys hear the alert? But thank you so much, Kiryu. Thank you so much. You didn't hear it. You heard it. Still no sound. No sound. Oh gosh, I remember. That's why that's why I made it so you control it in. Okay. 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 Control audio via OBS. And then maybe I need to crank the volume up. Thank you guys for being patient with me trying to get this working right again. We're going to do a test. If it's too loud, I'm sorry, chat. Prepare your ears. It might be loud. We don't know. Did you hear that? I think it's a little louder than I want it. Perfect. That's what I needed right there. I think that's what we needed. I think it's at the perfect volume level now. Because now it's like, it's hearable, but it's not too loud. Beautiful. You love to see it. Oh, there is a bear there. Okay, now we're seeing a bunch of 4s. Probably because that level 9's on the map. Oh, you had your phone turned down. Gotcha, Jenna. It's a little quiet. Well, it's not supposed to be super loud. It's supposed to be loud enough to where you can hear it without it, like, being ear-piercing or, like, overtaking other sounds, you know? Now, did I miss something? I think I missed something. Where is it? Nox, thank you for the 30 months. Sorry it took me so long. Thank you for the 30 months, Nox. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, my dude. Oh, yeah, Sam? I mean, that sounds about right. Make it ear-piercing. We'll keep it where it is for now. What's up, RW? Exactly, JC. You're supposed to be able to hear it, but not, like, get a jump scare from it. Oh, yeah, same, Ender. Same, man. It's unfortunate the Angler had to be shut down. Or at least, like, they stopped development on it, but I can't say that I didn't see it coming. I definitely felt like this could happen based on the poor reception to some of their later updates, like bait boats and the fish variations and stuff like that. And the last set of legendaries, like, a lot of that stuff just didn't get received as well as other things did. Including by people like me. I mean, I just felt like there were so many other things they could have done. One. And a 2. And a 1, 2, 3. Why? Opera just did the out of memory thing. Reload this page. Yeah, dang it, Opera. It's only YouTube that does this, man. Only YouTube does this weird thing where it says out of memory. It's only YouTube in the YouTube chat. And I'm not even out of memory. I have plenty of RAM left. Oh, no. We got a bad shot. Oh. No, stop bouncing up and down on those rocks, bro. It's not safe. Yo, what's up, Nate? How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah, the Jeeple will never be forgotten. And they will live on in other games. The Jeep will never die, man. That's why we use the 300, exactly. Gotta make those quick follow-ups on those poorly hit bears. What happened to Angler exactly? So, from the message that they put out to the community, essentially, they just couldn't afford to keep the game running because it wasn't reaching the levels of players that they expected it to. And so, obviously, if you're not getting a high amount of players, you can't afford to just continue paying your developers to update the game repeatedly. Because, like, it's not cheap. Like, you'd be surprised at how expensive development is. And so, from what I could tell from that post, it sounds like the game just wasn't making them money. And so they couldn't afford to, like, keep developing it. Which, unfortunately, is the fate of so many games nowadays. especially live service games like the Angler, where, you know, you're constantly expected to update the game every couple months. If your game doesn't grow, if it doesn't reach the levels that you expect it to, you just won't be able to afford to continue developing it. Just the sad reality, man. The sad reality of video game development. The Angler will still exist. We can still play it whenever we want. It just will not get future updates, as far as I understand from their post. Also, guys, you didn't know, tonight's Trophy Tuesday is going to be Golf It again. So at the end of this stream, I'll be raiding my second channel, Scarecrow Uncensored. It is not a PG experience on my second channel, though. You know, here on the main channel, we keep it family friendly. The second channel is not that way, hence the name Scarecrow Uncensored. But if you guys are wanting to watch that as well, I'm going to raid that channel. So if you want to, you can stick around and watch us play Golf It. Or if you don't want to, you can leave. But to make it as seamless as possible, I'm just going to raid my second channel. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. It's going to be Nate, Caitlin, myself, Great Talk, Jivers, Johnny, possibly Brobra, but probably not. He's a busy man now. Yes, indeed, Kinsko. Golf It. Why are you possibly down to play, sir? Nice, Dalen. Love to see it. Bro, switch to Fishing Planet. I don't know, man. Fishing Planet's one of those games I can really only get into whenever there's a big update that I really am excited for. Like the Ocean update was such a huge one for me, because I'd been waiting for that for so long. We'll see. I mean, I'll probably do some Fishing Planet stuff from time to time. But I'm not super focused on my angling channel at the moment. I'm primarily focused on this channel. You know, we've been trying new stuff with the content here. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, we did, Caitlin. We did. There's a level 6 there. Where's our 9, dude? Oh, we haven't main menued and he's spooked, so he's not going to be here yet. I completely forgot about that. We probably should have main menued at the end of that last run just to kind of get all the spooked bears back. Thank you, Andrea. Appreciate that. One of these days. Potato, thank you so much for becoming a member again. Welcome back. Hope you're doing amazing. Unless it already ticked up, I think you will be our 500th member. Let's freaking go. That's insane. That is insanity. Did I? Yeah, I claimed it. Okay. Hey, level 7. Just the 7, eh? Wild. Later, RW. Does that have a new emote? Nah, I think I've got more emotes than what 500 would get us to. I'm pretty sure that like our peak ever on the channel was like 700 or something, so I made sure to fill all those emote slots. But it'll be a while before we can get a new emote. It is a real live Scarecrow. What's up, Thunder? Thunder Turtle. Turtle Thunder. Should you come back to Call the Wild? Hey, if you feel like coming back to it, Justin, go for it, dude. I mean, the game got some pretty big updates recently, so lots of awesome content in the game right now. 2 new great ones, a brand new map, a new dog, new weapon pack. Like, Lots of content. Hey, little bears. Oh, definitely, Preston, definitely. What should you do for your first great one? Probably fallow deer, man. I mean, fallow's the easiest to get into. So I'd recommend that as your first great one. You should make a video about all your best fish to honor the game for a final send-off. You know, I might do a video talking about the angler's closure. I might. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to make it or not. Because, like, as you guys have seen, I haven't really been too happy with the angler the last few months. Like, Japan was the one thing that I really loved about it. Like, the Japan release, I thought was an awesome map. But, like, all the other stuff that came around that time just disappointed me. And I feel like if I made a video talking about it, I'd just be complaining the whole time. And obviously, that's not fun content to watch. I don't know if I'll do a video like that or not. Welcome back, Country Life. Hey, Deer Slayer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Green Flames. Hope you feel better soon. 5 and a 7. Oh, there's a 9. Okay, so we got 2 9s on the map now. Because we got that one that we weren't able to shoot, and then we got this new one right here. Let's go, dude. Let's go. The 9s are finally popping again. After that really bad luck streak. Smoked. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, nice, Turtle. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I think I heard about that. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I heard about it. Yes, my map has been HM'd since the, like, latter half of the last grind. So we've been done with our HM for probably between 500 and 1,000 kills. It's been a while, so I can't remember the exact number. I didn't really keep track of what number of kills we were at when I thought we were probably fully managed. Let's go, dude. Finally a diamond. Finally a diamond on the day. It was better a couple days ago, Country Life. Was it yesterday I had a headache during the stream? No, I didn't stream yesterday. It was 2 days ago. So yeah, it was 2 days ago. No, HM'd means herd managed. Herd management is a grinding method where you just stack a bunch of low-level animals on your map to make the remaining ones spawn in as larger ones as the game's trying to, you know, balance it out. There's no mods allowed for partnered creators in Call of the Wild. So anything you see on this channel is not going to be mods. Unless it's like a video like denouncing them and showing, like, running into a multiplayer server. I've done a couple videos like that where I'm just essentially telling people, don't mod your game. It's got more negatives than anything. Is there a certain number of kills you should be expecting a diamond in a grind? So there's a lot of RNG involved, which means in most cases it's pretty random. Okay, so there's that 9 that we kept missing. And we finally take him down. In most cases, there's a lot of RNG that is involved with spawns in Call of the Wild. So even like even if you're herd managing, right, you're not guaranteed a diamond at a certain amount of kills. Any numbers you hear is just like numbers that have been estimated and figured out by the community, so they're not 100% accurate. But in general, like, with a lot of species, you can expect it to average out to like a diamond every 100 kills. Ooh, max, let's go. Unless you're herd managing. If you're herd managing, that number is gonna, you know, go down. It's gonna take less kills to get a diamond. Let's freaking go, guys. Our first max score of the grind, I think. I believe that's the first max score. I could be wrong. Oh, that also reminds me, guys. Because I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but there's a lot more of you in the stream right now than when I first started the stream up. If you guys did not see, if you are a content creator and you're over the age of 18, you can officially apply for the partner program for the Hunter Call of the Wild. They reopened it, and they announced it in the Discord earlier today. So if you go to the Call of the Wild news section in the official The Hunter Discord, you can apply to be a partnered content creator. It'll tell you like all of the different requirements and stuff. But one of the things I really love that they added into that is in order to be a partnered creator, you cannot use or advertise the use of mods or any type of like what did they say it as? Any type of like, I think it said like dishonest gameplay. So in other words, like you can't like support trading or anything like that, right? Or promote it or anything like that, which is, I'm so happy that they've got that in there. I'm so happy. How many bears so far? So depending on what you're talking about, we've killed a total of 12 Great One bears over my entire time playing. We have killed, looks like, just under 100 bears in total today, with 136 total on this grind. There's a bear. Level 5. No, I'm not on Twitch at the moment because I'm going to be doing a stream on my second channel after this one is done. And I'm going to end up raiding that second channel, so I wanted to just keep it simple with YouTube today. I will do another Twitch stream soon, though. Probably later this week. Yeah, it's Tuesday right now. So probably Thursday or Friday we'll do a Twitch stream. I'm not going to try and get onto those servers, Country Life. Like, the only time I ever do a video talking about a modded server is when I'm talking about the reasons that you shouldn't do it. And I just did a video like that recently. So I'm not going to purposely try to get on one, you know? Where did it go? Oh, it's a bad shot now. No. Oh, it's right there. Never mind, we're good. It didn't run that far. Yeah, it was a fun video. I mean, I enjoy doing videos that kind of like explain to people why they should not mod in multiplayer and why they in general should stay away from them. There's a lot of unfortunate like repercussions that can happen to your save file and stuff like that. What kind of music do I listen to? Primarily rap. Like, I don't really listen to anything else. Am I unk? Nah, dude. My chat calls me Pops. I don't know why. They're always calling me Pops, I swear. Oh, wait, that was a different bear. This one right here died over here. Huh. Unfortunate. Now we gotta walk. Oh, really, Hunter09? That's wild. How do you decide what great one to go for? Kind of just how I feel each day. Some days we put it up to a vote and let chat decide. Today I was feeling like going for bears so much that I was like, you know what, we're just going to do it. But like the last few streams, I've been leaving it up to you guys to decide what we hunt. But today I was just feeling like this. Gotcha, Sam. Gotcha. I just missed the cutoff. 1 year into pop status, I guess. Caleb, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Scarecrow, I've got 6 diamonds, 150 to 200 kills in my fallow grind. Is that a sign that HM is working or just good luck? It could be either, man. It could be that you've got, like, lucky with the respawns and that you're getting, you know, more low levels faster, so your HM is kicking in quicker. It could also just be luck, you know? it's hard to say. I mean, if you can, oh, another one. If you consistently like continue to get those numbers, then I'd say your HM is definitely working. Thing about HM is as long as you're, you know, progressing in it, as long as you're managing down zones, you're getting more and more zones that are all like low levels, you're going to see like changes. Like you're gonna see it progressively get better and better with the diamond rates. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Really appreciate it. Let's go. All right, we're back in business. We're back to the ratio that we needed. 7 diamonds and 140 kills. That's a lot better. What is that? Diamond every 20 kills? We're back on track. We're back on track, guys. Probably not a lot tonight, Country Life. Last week we did like a crazy drinking stream on the second channel. I'm not really going to do that today. I'm just going to probably drink like a beer or two. Oh, yeah, Sam. Oh, was somebody asking like what type of artists I listen to in rap? I assume I must have missed that message. But yeah, it's a lot of, I listen to a lot of rage. A lot of rage rap like, Yeet, Trippie Redd, Summers, artists like that. And then I also listen to stuff like Cheddar, Suicide Boys, those types of artists. I listen to so many different like subgenres of rap that it's impossible for me to name off everything. Dude, another 9. Oh, it's popping off just like last night. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be tough for me to name off every artist because, like, I listen to over 250 different artists. I can't even remember all of them. It would be impossible. Messed up that one. Just a 6, though. Xavier Wolf's okay. I was never, like, super into his music. He had a few songs that I don't mind. Gib, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Another 2 for that SB call out. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I used to be such an obsessed Suicide Boys fan. Like, that was the only rappers I would listen to for about, like, 2 or 3 years. And then I think I just listened to them so much that I kind of grew tired of only listening to them. And, you know, since then I kind of listened to a mix of everything. Everything rap, at least. I also really liked Rich Amiri's last album. He's an underground rapper who's kind of starting to blow up a little bit over the last year. His last album was pretty solid. Now, I don't listen to country music. See, the thing is, like, that was the only thing I was allowed to listen to as a kid. And, you know, anytime there's something that you're kind of like, where you're only allowed to listen to one type of music, you usually grow to dislike it over time. And that's what happened with me. Like, I was only allowed to listen to that as a kid. And because of that, I kind of just grew to hate country music. And I've never listened to it since then. I think I haven't listened to country music since I was like 16. Maybe 15 even. Because I was just like, nope, I'm done with this. It's too boring for me. I need something crazier. Yeah, I mean, I grew up on a farm of sorts. We had like 200 chickens. We had a bunch of cats, a couple dogs. In the last couple years that I was living at my mom's place, we had some ducks and stuff like that as well. But I guess you could call it a farm. We considered it like a chicken farm. Do I listen to any old school hip hop? Not a lot of it. There is some. Like, I've got a few like old Outkast songs in my playlist. Because I do like some Outkast old stuff. Got some old like Busta Rhymes stuff as well. Most of it's like modern stuff, though. A lot of it's underground as well. I listen to a lot of underground. Oh, yeah, I listen to Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, Cardi, like I said, anything in the rage, like, genre, the rage subgenre, or, like, something that is closely associated with rage. I listen to, like, all those artists for the most part. Ah, gosh, what's his face? Sofago is another one I really like. I wish he dropped more music, but I do like Sofago's stuff. Yeah, I heard that iBuy got his Fox. What is rage? So it's a subcategory, like a subgenre of rap that is very heavily focused on like very prominent, like consistent synths in the background of the beat. Usually very heavy 808s, like booming bass the whole time. It's like, it's made for mosh pits, essentially, you know? That's the type of music I love. Oh, that's another group as well. I listen to, or I have throughout the years, I've listened to a lot of City Morgue, which is Zillikami and Sosamula. Unfortunately, I don't think they are making music together anymore. I'm pretty sure their duo broke up over like some label issues or something. I can't remember exactly what they said it was, but I listened to a little bit of King Von. I listened to a few of his songs. And yeah, that actually does remind me. Fulio is another one I listened to a ton before he passed. Like, I listened to a lot of Fulio's music because it was just so unapologetic and in your face. And he always had really good production as well. What's up, Craig? How's it going? Do I like Polo G? I have a couple songs by him in my playlist, but he's never one that I've really like listened to super often. I don't know. For me, it's very heavily based on a few different things when I pick like what music I like. For me, the production's the most important part. If it doesn't have a good beat, I probably won't like the song unless the artist's like flows and voice are just so good that they carry it. But usually like production is key for me. If it doesn't have good production, I probably won't like it. And then, you know, second most important thing is the way the artist's voice sounds. If they don't have a good rap voice or a voice that I'm interested in listening to, then it's probably not going to be an artist that I'll listen to. Like, there's quite a few artists that I don't listen to just because I don't like the way their voice sounds. And then third for me would be like the way their flows sound, the types of flows they choose. And the least important thing for me is their lyrics. Which is why in most cases I really don't like a lot of lyrical rappers that have like more, I guess, boring production and focus on lyrics heavily. Like, it's usually not my type of music. Oh yeah, good old Scrimmy boy, dude. One of the best producers in the entire industry. That man could produce a beat for anybody in it and they'd sound good over it. I listen to the NLE Choppa or Don Toliver. Yeah, I've got songs from both of them. I listen to Don Toliver more than NLE Choppa, though. What's my favorite Yeet song? Oh, gosh, dude, there's a few of them that are really good. My most listened to one ever is Shh. It's like, it's literally called Shh, you know? I like that song a lot, mainly because of like a very small portion of the song where there's a brief beat switch and it goes back to the normal one. Oh my gosh, if it would have continued that switch for the rest of the song, would have been the greatest song ever created. I also really like Life Party from his last album. That is such a unique sounding song. I've never heard a beat that sounds quite like that one. It is like, it's wild. Disc, dude, thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I don't mind some of Juice WRLD's music. It really depends on, again, like the production that he's using. I liked a lot of the songs off of his collab tape with Future. I liked the collab tape he did with Future. Oh, that reminds me. Young Bands is another artist I really like. It's unfortunate that he fell off hardcore because of all of his issues with, I believe he was on house arrest and stuff like that. Then he had like silly beefs that he was getting into that really hurt his career. But I really enjoyed his music. It's unfortunate that he's not at the level he could have been. All because of some of the decisions that he made throughout his early parts of his career. Good to see he's making music again, though. That song's all right, Landon. It's been a long time since I've heard it, but I remember I didn't mind it. Okay, Breathe is another really good Yeet song. Yeah, that's a good song. Best off of 2093. Or one of the best off of 2093. I really like Nothing Change off of that album, too. Nothing Change was pretty sick. Oh, also, another artist that I've been listening to a decent bit recently is Osama Sun. Osama Sun's pretty unique. Yeah, same, Pioneer. It just goes to show, though, man, don't mess around with drugs, kids. It never ends well. It never ends well. So many young people lost to it. It's sad, really. Oh, yeah, Cardi's great. I really want him to just release Pop Out already. Ever since he previewed that at the wireless concert, gosh, dude, I want to hear that song in its like official version. We need Pop Out on I Am Music. We need Pop Out. That song has one of the craziest beats I've ever heard, and it just sucks that we can only hear it through like the concert quality. Oh man. Oh man. Well, that's definitely not what it means, Jackson, but that's funny. Oh yeah, for sure, Sam. For sure. Just, stay clean, kids. Don't get into drugs. Don't get into anything like that. Keep yourself out of harm's way and out of dangerous business. If it's not something that you have to do to survive, don't get into it. Because it never ends well. Do I listen to metal a little? I used to, but I don't nowadays. I used to listen to metal, though. Not a ton of it, but some. To be honest, Gussie Gaming, I don't really listen to Drake or Kendrick that often. There was a few songs off of Kendrick's last album I liked, but he's not like someone who's in my normal rotation. And I've never really liked Drake. I've always thought that he was a little overrated. And that could just be because he's more pop sounding than a lot of rappers, which is why I haven't really listened to him too much. A lot of his music sounds too poppy for me. He's got some bangers, though, for sure. But, I don't know, a lot of it's a little bit too poppy for me. And him getting eviscerated by Kendrick didn't help either. Like, how do you come back from that? Dude, a 4 and a 3. Jeez. Tiny bears everywhere. You should do a Red Deer Great One grind. I'm actually not set up for it at the moment. Whenever we take down our fallow setup, we might go back to it. Yeah, little itty bitty bears all over the place. The littlest fellers in the world. Yeah, XXXTentacion was pretty solid. I didn't listen to a lot of his later music, like from his last couple projects before he passed, and the ones after it I didn't really listen to, but I liked some of his like earlier music where he was like screaming the whole time. And that was the type of music I really liked from him, was his super aggressive type stuff. I wish he continued down that path. But to be honest, he probably wouldn't have been as big of an artist if he had continued just doing like the super aggressive rap. I'm sure he opened himself to a much larger audience when he did the switch up and went to a more calm style. I like pretty much every Yeet song, Pro Hunter. I don't think there's too many that I dislike. Nice little mythical, brother. Let's go. I just don't like the Argus's sensitivity, Andrea. Like, the Argus is just so... It's so, like, jerky and wiggly and sensitive, and it twitches too much. It's just... Yeah, I don't like it. The Odin has that extra zoom the Hyperion didn't have, while still having like a pretty wide field of vision, as well as like being much easier to control. I prefer it. The Odin is just, to me, it's the peak scope in the game. Jittery, that's the word I was looking for. Like, the scope is too jittery. It's got that like what a lot of people in the community referred to as death jitter, where like even when you're holding your breath, the scope like twitches a little bit. Never liked that about the Argus. And like the most minute adjustments, like yank your scope 10 meters to the right. The Call of the Wild stream will continue for another 30 minutes. And then we're going to be moving over to Golf It on the second channel. If you guys are wanting to see a crazy night of some uncensored Golf It action, then you guys will know where we're going to be. I'm going to raid that channel, so you guys won't even have to click anything. Just boom, you'll be there. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to be joined by Caitlin, Johnny, Nate, Jivers, Draytalk. I saw Kinsko talking in chat. I didn't actually see if he said yes or no to joining. So maybe. Yeah, just keep in mind, second channel is not a family-friendly experience. Second channel is kind of crazy, kind of wild. Lots of wild words get said. Scarecrow Unhinged, that would be hilarious. I just changed it to Scarecrow Uncensored this morning. You know, close enough to Unhinged. I'm pretty sure I did title tonight's Golf It stream like something like get ready for another unhinged night of Golf It action or something like that. I can't remember the exact title. I know I used the word unhinged in it. Where's our respawns? Come on. Come on, little bears. How many kills? 163. Which means we've killed 119 this stream. Now we're having some inconsistencies, unfortunately. There's a 5. One right there. The bears are being a little rude now, though. They're being kind of slow. I didn't count all the zones, Luke. All I know is I have between 15 and 20 group zones. Holy, where'd he come from? Must have been in the brush over here. How many kills? 165. Maybe a great one? Could be. Great ones have been known to do weird things to your map a little bit right before they spawn. I'm not sure, Morgan. I mean, maybe? I feel like they just like took some time to focus on other content for a while. As we saw with the last update, there was a ton of crazy stuff. 4 main lakes, or is it 5 for bear? So there's 4 main lakes for a lot of people. I have to hunt 5 of them. Like this one that we're hunting now, a lot of people don't go to. For a lot of people, they use like these 4 lakes, but I always get stragglers here and occasionally up here. So yeah, I've always had to use 6 lakes in total. But there's 5 that I hunt every run, 1 that I just check occasionally. Is 1,800 kills in a fallow grind a lot? Nah, that's not a lot. I've had like 3 grinds that were around 2,000 kills for fallow. Is it on the higher end? Yeah, but it's definitely not unheard of. I've had a few of them just like that. Holy. What's up, Clayman? How's it going? Any good kills yet? Yeah, we got a few diamonds. We got a couple rares. It's been pretty solid. We got a level 7 brown and a level 7 blonde. That's probably the 2 best kills of the day. Nice, Shooter 2009. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. Is an 8 mythical diamond yak rare? I think they're actually more common than the level 9 diamonds from what I've seen. I think I've seen more level 8 diamond yak than level 9. They're cool, though, regardless. HM step by step. So I've actually got guides for most of the grinds that I've done, Martin. If you go to the playlists on my channel and find the playlist that's called like herd management guides, I think there's like 6 different guides in there. I think we do have a command for it as well. Yeah, it's in the chat right now if you want to go straight to the playlist. Lots of guides in there. Because if you want me to go step by step, I'd be talking for like 10 minutes probably. It'd be easier to check out those guides. There's a couple little out-of-date things in there, but for the most part, they're pretty up-to-date. The only difference from what I say in those guides is that, obviously, you can't spawn directly on top of animals and have them not render in anymore like you used to be able to. So tent placements are going to be different than what I say in the grind, but in the guide. But aside from that, everything else should be up-to-date. Well, I do a collaboration with Rooster. We've done one in the past for a live stream. It's possible we'll do more in the future. I mean, we want to. We've been trying to figure out a way to make it work because he has issues with connecting to Discord voice chats. I don't know if it's his internet or if it's the country he lives in or a combination of both. But I know he has issues with that, and he's been trying to figure it out, like figure out a way to where we could get into a call and play. So, you know, maybe someday we'll do another collaboration with him. Luke, thank you so much for the super chat. What rank are you in Fortnite, and do you listen to Nas? I don't listen to Nas, no. And I haven't played Fortnite in so long. I never really did ranked stuff anyway. Brewster lives in America, right? I don't think so, no. Last time I played with him, I'm pretty sure he was living in another country. I think it was like Germany or something. I can't remember 100% if he ever moved, though. I know he lived in a different country at one point. Back when I did my last collab with him. He is still in Germany? Gotcha. I thought so. I thought he still was. Because I was going to say, I definitely don't remember, like, seeing anything about him moving. Gotcha, Morgan. He might have just moved to a different place in Germany then. Here, little bears. Where are you, little bears? Nothing. Yeah, it seems like he lives in Germany. I swear that's what he told me. And, you know, a few people in chat are saying the same thing. I believe he does live there. Didn't it have something to do with, like, going for, like, a school or something? I can't remember. I have no idea. But I think I heard something about that. Like he was doing it for schooling or something. Oh, he lives in the house in Salzwiesen Park. Gotcha. You know what? You know what? Not a bad place to live. That's a crazy looking house. Best gun for the pheasant grind? I like the 12 gauge pump action. The Cacciatore. Oh yeah, Sam? I haven't had any issues with them from the little that I've gone in and out of that lodge. I mean, most of the time I go to the tents. But I don't remember the doors giving me any problems. And maybe the doors just don't like you, Sam. Maybe they got beef. He was going for biology, then stopped to do YouTube full-time for whatever reasons, I think. He was studying wildlife biology. Oh, gotcha, Gamer Fox. Yeah, I thought it had something to do with school. Two more down. Three more, actually. Because we just got that one. Let's go. How do you know how many kills you have? I just keep track of them on an app on my phone called Smart Counter. That's the only way to keep track of your kills is by using a application that counts stuff, you know. I use a little counter app. No, don't float. No. Illegal. Illegal. Thanks, Bentley. What are my thoughts on Sika deer? Incredibly underrated and underappreciated species that needs a great one. That's my opinion on the Sika deer. Okay, no more bears. Thoughts on plains bison? They're kind of fun from time to time. I don't hunt them a lot, but They're pretty fun. What's so bad about the tar grind? Well, if you didn't set up when they were easy, it's very brutal to set up now. Because they're all in the mountains. It's almost impossible to place tents at some of their zones. A lot of their zones are deep in the trees or in like really hilly areas that make it tough to hunt. And there's just so many places you have to search because they don't have drink zones. They're feed zone and rest zones only. And so a lot of people just absolutely despise hunting them. It's like just a combination of a bunch of things that make a grind inconvenient. In my personal opinion, it doesn't even make sense to make them have no drink zones. Because, like, tar need water IRL. Like, I can kind of get it with the springbok. Like, the springbok, the, like, argument was that they get a lot of their water from the dew on leaves and stuff like that. And, like, just the vegetation that they eat. But, like, that's not how tar work, man. Tar need their water. Why don't they have drink zones in the game? It's kind of the same with like, what are they called? The chamois. Like, it's kind of interesting that chamois don't have drink zones. Same with, is it jackal? Don't jackal have no drink zones or something crazy like that? Like, that one is weird to me. Jackal not having drink zones, man. They eat the snow? I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, snow leopards don't have them either, which is, again, kind of strange. I get that they want them to be difficult, but why not just make it so... I mean, I don't know how tough this would be, but I think a good alternative to, removing drink zones completely would be to give some species that they want to be more difficult, like give them random need zone times. Like every time you get a respawn for like a snow leopard, it has a different time of day that it's going to go drink, you know? That'd be more realistic than just removing the drink zones completely. It would accomplish what they want to accomplish with making them more difficult. And it would also make it so it's not like unrealistic, you know? Because, I mean, it would kind of be more true to life if animals didn't all drink at the same time. I obviously wouldn't want every animal to function like that, but the ones that they remove drink zones from, just instead make it so their drink zones are a little bit, like, tougher to nail down. I feel like that would make the snow leopard experience even cooler. How long will I stream on the second channel? Probably for 2 to 3 hours, maybe longer, if we play another game after Golf It. If I had to choose one map for the entire 2025, what would I choose? Oh gosh, that's tough because I really want to grind stuff like pheasants and, you know, like all the different great ones, but I'd have to choose a map that just has probably like 1 or 2 of them. I mean, I feel like Layton would be a very possible candidate for the only map. If I could only play one map an entire year, I think I'd have to go with Layton. Oh, level 9. Because Layton Lakes has my moose grind setup. It's got my setup for whitetail deer. It's got so many like species that I love hunting. And if I really got desperate and wanted to hunt bears, you know, I could hunt bears there too. I feel like Layton would be my go-to if I could only pick one map to play on. Because, like, obviously, Sunder Patten is my favorite map, but there's only one great one on it, and that's tar, and I despise hunting tar. So, like, if I wanted to great one grind, which that's my favorite thing to do in the game, Sunder Patten would not be a good map to choose for the only one I could play. But yeah, I'd have to go with Layton. it's got the most stuff that I would enjoy doing for an entire year straight, you know? And, you know, if I wanted to go for waterfowl, I could go for the mallards. If I wanted to go for turkeys, there's the Merriam turkey there. There's small game. There's lots of deer species. Like, I think it's the most balanced with having, like, all the different things that I could possibly want to do. The only thing it's missing is the pheasants. I'd love, if it had pheasants, it'd be the perfect map. For, like, if you were limited to one map only. Hashtag give us pheasants on Layton, EW. Please. Give us pheasants on Layton. It wouldn't even be unrealistic either. It would actually be kinda sick. You would have chose emerald? I mean, I guess you've got red deer, fallow deer, and fox for great one grinding. You've got a good mix of waterfowl, upland birds. You got the crocodiles, bantang for like the big class 9 animal. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid choice as well. But I mean, my thought process is, you know, moose is my favorite great one in the game. Whitetail is my favorite great one to hunt for. Like, they're one of my favorite animals to shoot in the entire game. And I still need trophies for both of them. Plus the rest of the species on there I just really like as well. But yeah, that would have to be my choice if I could only play one map for an entire year. Remember, chat, hydrate. If you haven't drank water in a couple hours, take a sip right now. Keep yourself hydrated. I've been trying to get better about that recently. I've been trying to drink water more consistently throughout the day. Don't be a tar. Drink your water. Yeah, exactly. Oh, gosh. That's great. That's hilarious. Love it. Love it. Sips beer. Hey, it's okay to sip a beer. Just sip some water with it. In fact, I'd encourage you that if you are drinking a beer, you definitely want to drink some water because alcohol dehydrates you. So you definitely want to be drinking some water. Hey, Sam, since you're still in chat, I got a question for you. Are you free tonight to play golf it? Because I think if you joined, we'd be pretty much capped out. Like, we'd be at 7 or 8 players. Because I'm pretty sure you've got the game. I think you've played before. What's the easiest great one? Probably fallow deer. I'd say it's probably fallow deer on Iawaroa. Or pheasant on Salsvisen. Oh, that's right, Sam. I know you played something with us recently. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't surprise me that I don't remember that you played with us last week. That stream was kind of crazy. You gotta remember, I drank way too much that stream. I felt awful the next day. So I don't remember too much about last week's stream. Except for the Tarkov part. I remember the Tarkov part because I was kind of like sobering up. The Tarkov part was fun. I can't believe I streamed for 5.5 hours. Or was it 6.5 hours? It was something crazy like that. Like, holy. We went crazy, dude. But anyway, guys, it is 5 minutes until the stream starts on the second channel. So we're going to end this stream here. We're going to raid my second channel. I'm going to send you guys all over there. Keep in mind, it's not a family-friendly channel on my second one. It is a strong R rating. But hope to see you there. If I don't, then I'll see you guys in the next Call of the Wild stream. I'll be sending you over to my second channel shortly. Peace!